while flowers bloom in the sun. Each morning at dawning, birdies sing
right-hand side. But we've grown up since then. We are NBC as well as Sci-Fi USA, Bravo, Telemundo, Universal HD, CNBC, MSNBC, Universal Sports, Weather Channel, and Oxygen. I need oxygen after reading. Where the producers, directors, and writers have their offices while they're working here on the Universal lot putting together their deals, including Mr. Chris Meledandri. Now, we are going to be leaving our front lot behind and taking you out into our back lot where the... I was actually here the day that it happened. I stood up at Tram Dispatch where we got on the tram and just watched all these sets burn down. Now, these sets, now that they've been rebuilt, are what we call facades. It's a fancy French word meaning false front. Here in Hollywood, we only build what the cameras need to see, which in this case is typically just the front sides of these buildings. They have no interiors. In fact, if you're really sharp-eyed, you can look inside the window here in London Square and see that there's no interior. When we film out here, we will simply hang curtains in the windows to hide the fact that there's no inside. And take a look off to your right. Looks awfully flat there, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what we call a trompe-l'oeil painting. And that will never be seen up close by... In fact, most of the stonework here in our Metropolitan set is not real. It's plastic. They're great big sheets of plastic that have been pressed in a special mold and then stapled to the side of the facade so that way they look like a real brick. Now, as you can see, we've now entered our New York area. We've even got our very own Macy's right here on the left-hand side. We have 3 new theaters out here. We have a replica of the Chrysler building just around the corner. And if you take a look down here to the right, you get a quick glimpse of our Courthouse Square set. This is, of course, where Back to the Future film from Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. This was also the city of Grandview from the CBS series Ghost Whisperer, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt, filmed right there around the corner. Now, these sets can be any city in the entire world. All it takes is a little bit of clever set decoration. If you take a look around, you'll notice there's a lot of things missing from these sets, like parking meters, street signs, cars, people, umbrellas in front of the things. Yeah, that is the job of the set decorator, to come on in and transform these different sets into different cities. The filmmakers at Weta, designed by Peter Jackson, Weta Digital, have won 5 Academy Awards and worked on films such as King Kong, The Lovely Bones, The Lord of the Rings trilogy, and of course, Avatar. Cars are going to be over here on your left-hand side, so make your cameras that way. A picture car does not necessarily have to be in working order, though, just there to look cool. Most of the cars you see on display here don't even have engines inside of them. They're just there to look nice. Okay, here comes the star of our picture cars. It's the DeLorean from the Back to the Future movies with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. And of course, we also have several of our racing cars here from the Fast and the Furious. Now, over the years, picture cars have gotten bigger, badder, and faster as movie audiences have embraced their need for speed, and that is especially true of full-throttle, high-octane movies like the Fast and the Furious.
Ja Rule, oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, in addition to using picture cars like the ones you guys have just seen, filmmakers also rely on computer-generated imagery and motion control technology to bring never-before-seen action sequences to the big screen. Right now, we are pulling inside Special Effects Stage 55, but we're going to give you a demonstration as to how that motion control technology works. As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, there are water effects on the studio tour. Please protect your cameras. Okay, Special Effects team, I got a train for you here. Are you ready? Hello?
We're on the set.
I'll take that as a yes.
Let's see the bullet hits. And go. Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems check. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carnage and Karma are motion control effects. Take a bow, gents. Very nice. Very nice. You got any other moves for us today? Look at this. We're dancing. Here's the show pretty cool, huh? Now, of course, Carnage and Karma are not real cars, they're just fiberglass shells. And the things they're dancing around on in there, those long arms, those are what we call gimbals. That's not good. Wait a minute, hold on, time out, hold the phone. How are we supposed to have a flash flood? I mean, look, it's beautiful. It's not even raining. It's raining. It's okay, guys. It's okay, we're gonna be fine. Just so long as the rain stops right now. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. Just so long as we don't hear a low-pitched rumble headed right for the tram. You guys hear that? Low-pitched rumble. Oh no! I think it's headed right for the truck.
Whoa!
So did anybody believe that was real?
Yeah.
For a second? Nah, I didn't think so. Okay, so the rain is the result of sprinklers hidden throughout the set, very similar to what would be used on an actual shooting set. The flood is the result of thousands of gallons of water held up in a special tank at the top of the hill. When the tram comes by, my special effects team, Mike, just pushes a button, the rain turns on. A few seconds later, the floodgates open, gravity does the rest of the work for us, and then we'll reuse that water, recycle it over and over, and send it up to the theme park streaming fountains. Now we're going to leave the stormy weather behind, go someplace a little drier, the Wild West. This is 6 Points, Texas, and it's where many of our famous movie cowboys once moseyed into the saloon. Whoopi Goldberg was here as well when she was filming The Color Purple. I'm going to let her tell you more about these lovely sets.
Did you know that more movies have been shot on these streets than any other spot in the world? Now, during the silent film era, they could shoot up to 6 movies at the same time, one on each one of these 6 streets. That's why it's called 6 Points, because each street had its own bank, its own sheriff's office, its own saloon, and its own hotel. Now, it turns out that this town ain't big enough for both of us. So get on back onto your tram, stagecoach thing and